Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Eternity podcast for this evening. This is the Eternity podcast number, let's make sure, 10. That's correct. This is our 10th. Makes us officially on the 11th day. And we'll go over here the position. We're sitting at 929,106 crow into contract with 899 users. That is quite fantastic, guys. We are, literally one user away from hitting the nice 900 user benchmark. So, guys, that's a fantastic shape to come and show up and be here today. We're looking great. We're seeing the folks that are today having and enjoying their payday, their 7th day, take their claim and create that first payment, their first passive income, getting back their initials, which is exactly the way that everything's done here. We want everyone to be able to enjoy having their 7th day claim and getting up to 8% on their investment, as well as all the other benefits of referrals with the 12% deposit that's coming into each and every one of us, as well as when they press that compound button. We are also seeing rewards trickling up to every user, every member here. Everyone knows we're gearing up to our phase 2 for potential launch here by the end of next week. We don't want to give you guys an exact date, as the stealth component is extremely important. We want to protect ourselves from the bots, from the hype, from the FOMO, and all the suspicious characters that generally try to come and take advantage of such a great launch with a token. We want our syndicate members to be able to receive their airdrops comfortably, deposit those into the Grand Reserve staking component for a flat rate, non-variable, always the same, 2% daily return, with all the advantages as well of the ecosystem offering 15 levels of rewards that trickle all the way up to you, as well as the airdrops that find their way down to the members of your syndicate that are contributing, that are working hard, that are compounding, and just being an overall fantastic member of your syndicate. We're scheduling also this week to have Mr. SK Crypto K, the one and only real mentor and absolute expert of drip, that's going to be coming and helping our syndicate founders as well as our members here in the main chat on how to operate, how the system works, what the variables are, how we're going to operate and use the D app, and so forth. So a lot of education coming for all of us. We're going to be able to learn. We're going to be able to share with our fellow investors and friends. And we know there's a lot of folks here who are already working on their syndicates. I can see right here we got Aphrodite from Australia, who's got a big group that she's putting together over there. Great to see you here again, Miss Aphrodite Morales, the Princesa. We look forward to your group, your syndicate, really taking off over there in Asia and being a big part of the overall Eternity system with our phase 2. We know you guys are already doing very well over there in the phase 1 minor. With that said, guys, we have seen a price decrease in Crow. For those of you that haven't been aware of that, there's been a bit of a small sell-off happening in Crow. They have changed the rewards that they're giving to folks that are using their credit and debit cards that are part of like the offering. I believe some of them have up to 8% off. We put some information here today, and that is something that obviously the corporation has decided to bring those rewards. I know they're very attractive. For example, the Ruby card gave you 2% cash back. Now it's brought down to 0.5. Okay, with what is it here? A $25 per month max. The Jade card, which is the green one, that had that 3%. And that one, is part of their what they call the staking rewards that they've taken away. That one's brought down to 1.5% with a $50 per month max. That wasn't there before. Their IC, the blue card, which was 5%, they brought down to 3%. And the Obsidian, the black card, the big boy card that they have over there, from 8% down to 5%. So some of the users, obviously, when you're getting an incredible deal and it's brought down, it is understandable that folks are not happy with the company's decisions with those cashback rewards and the staking rewards that they had set up for them. Now they've eliminated that. But here at Eternity, guys, I'm going to tell you the truth. We see all that as actually very bullish for us. We are on the Chronos blockchain, and we are offering up to 8% daily return on deposits over here, with the option to also receive 12% of deposits from your referral link. And that is absolutely fantastic. And I see it as a great opportunity for us to really capitalize and get out there and speak to these folks, these wonderful folks that are clients over at crypto.com, and say, hey, you do not have to worry, ladies and gentlemen. We have a product here under the Chronos chain, the family, where you can really take advantage and get into a great opportunity to invest your funds, get up to that 8%. Which just really blows away, what the cards are giving them. That's a nice cashback system, but it can't even compare to what compounding and the beauty of compounding really does, which I think most of you know what it's about. So it's something good to understand. We have to look at the facts. Speaking on that, understanding the volatility that we're seeing with the decrease in the value and the price of Crow. One of the great advantages, if you really take the time to appreciate and understand, is that if you are in our miner, whether the price is going up or down, you are still receiving your up to 8% following the 6-to-1 compounding and claiming strategy. If someone's just sitting with their Crow in a wallet, and we're seeing that downward pressure on the price, maybe some folks will be a little bit concerned, and if they want to get ahead of any further devaluation on the price, they would have an option to go to USDT. Pretty much sell your Crow, go to a USDT stable US dollar price to avoid any of the further downside. The issue with that is generally when you do that, you try to kind of cover your value of what the crypto is worth. Generally, from my experience, I think a lot of you might agree, when the price decides, to crawl back up, it'll usually pump, and it's pretty fast. And generally, when that happens, there is no warning. There is, let's say, oh, hey, here we are, we're going to pump back. So a lot of folks that do that strategy to sort of hedge the risk of losing value in their tokens, they realize that when they buy back after that price increase, you're actually taking at that point an official loss in your investment, because you're buying back at a higher price. Some folks just decide to wait it out, for it to climb back up, and then their value is regained. But being in our miner really eliminates all of that stress, all of that potential loss that you could incur when you have your asset sitting in your wallet, not really producing anything for you, and just standing there to the vulnerability of a price impact. The miner is giving you that as it goes down, as it goes up, and obviously as it goes down, everyone knows DCAing and purchasing and buying more. That's also another option. But one of the highlights, one of the things I really wanted to point out to you guys, to show you that if you are already invested here, you have made a great investment, a great strategy to really hedge against the volatility of the downside. Also Wall Street, the stocks are looking pretty depressed. On Wednesday, we're going to have some news coming out regarding the Fed rates as well, for percentage rates. So that's all causing a little bit of uncertainty in the market. This is normal. We've been through it before. but I just want to, you to pat yourself on the back. If you are in the minor, you're doing fantastic. You're way ahead of the curve. You're ahead of the guys that are, upset about not getting the actual rewards that were promised and they took advantage of and enjoyed for quite some time. You're ahead of the guys that are sitting there flopping and groping. Oh my God, what's going to happen? It's going down. Like, we don't care. Sorry, little Jimmy. Sorry, Donnie. We're in the minor, guys. We're getting paid up to 8% a day. We don't have those worries. We are absolutely making the most out of our investment over here. And we're loving every step of the way, every day here, because every day here, guys, is compound day. So, well, look, that's the introduction. That's where we're at. That's a state of events. We've got some, further updates, some great news to share with you guys. But first, I want to see if we open it up. Anybody has a question or a comment? We'd love to hear from you before we continue.
100 users in the contract. Let's go.
What, sir?
100 users. We just got that next user for 900.
Oh, right now? Oh man. Well, you know what's coming, bro. 900 users. Let's go. Fantastic. That's another investor that just made the right decision, man, to get involved here, get up to that 8%. Laugh at the side of potential losses and volatility. Laugh at those that are in the standard old school farming protocols with paired tokens where you're suffering from impermanent loss, which we don't have here, guys. Is there anyone else who would like to ask a question, make a comment? Cheer on Eternity as we're gliding through the volatility as we're all getting paid up to 8% a day.
Yeah, bro. Hi, Atlas. First of all, it's such a great project, man. I've been a part of it, since the beginning. I'm also in the syndicate, so it's been great, and just so excited to see where this is going, and it's wonderful. So thank you for for this insane opportunity, guys. I mean, it's brilliant. I had a quick question. Hello.
Yes, sir. Please go right ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So I was just wondering, how do the Crow rewards actually are they variable? Like when they're showing as rewards, when they're not claimed or not compounded. I mean, sometimes I see them going down as well. I'm just wondering how that works.
Absolutely, a great question. I'm glad you asked it. That is why we say up to 8%, and we're very clear in the education, anything that we post anywhere, especially here in the Telegram chat. It is an up to 8% max, and it is absolutely variable and fluctuating on a second-by-second basis with several major factors that equate to what the rewards are. Starting with the LTV, whether if it's on the uptick or a downtick, as well as the interactions by all of the members, who's compounding, how many times per day, the time of day they're doing it, who's claiming, what kind of deposits are coming in as well. And all of that is coming to the smart contract, and it's being assessed, and it's being pretty much balanced out according to those factors on a second by second basis. It's not something that we have a calculation and provide for folks to sit there. You're looking at understanding that if you follow the 6-to-1 compound strategy, that is the utmost way to stay as close to the up to 8% as possible while recovering your investment, recouping your investment with that 1 day per week, your 7th day claim day, so you can get your initials back. And pretty much after that, you're sailing on the water. You're completely going into pure profit, pure cash flow after your initials have been recovered. So we encourage folks to do that. Does that give you a little more clarity onto your question?
Yeah, a little bit, but I was just wondering, once you have those rewards, are they're in your, they belong to you, or can they be taken away as well? Because uh, my rewards go down, like the number goes down. Like if I have like, let's say 100 crow, and I'll, refresh it like 20 minutes later, I'll have 99 crow or 98 crow, something like that. So they also get sucked out?
No, no, absolutely not. That does not work that way. Have you seen that happen? Have you been able to catalog it? And because
Yes.
once it goes into
I
your
think I have the
compound,
answer for him.
go ahead, sir, if you want to add to
Yeah,
that.
so happened to me too. You have to change your network settings in Crow. Somebody posted it somewhere. So you're in MetaMask wallet, you change your network settings, and then it fixes that problem. That's just some kind of network error. But I know
Oh,
exactly
really?
what you're talking about. Mine was bouncing all over the place, like 20 up, 20 down.
Oh man, don't tell me that. I'd be having a heart attack over here if I'd be seeing that.
Yeah,
Thanks,
I
Nick.
think
Yeah,
that's what you're getting at, right, Meta?
Yeah, because I've been monitoring the rewards since the beginning, and I keep track of them. So, and I'm kind of getting screenshots. I keep taking them, and it keeps on going down. It just kind of freaks me out every time I see that.
I'll post on the group. I'll post the network settings that I was told to use, and it
Uh,
totally fixes that issue. So I'll post it right now for you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I am using the ones, the Artemis one, right? I'm using that one.
Hold on, I'll tell you. I'll post the ones that fixed it for me, and
Okay.
see if it's the same as the one that you have right now.
Okay. And Atlas, if you don't mind, if I can just send you some screenshots, just
Send me a
just
list.
if we can.
into it. How many times are you compounding per day, generally?
Okay, so I didn't have access to my wallet for the last couple of days, so I haven't been able to compound it for the last 2 days. But from the beginning, I was compounding maybe every 12 hours or so.
Okay, and since when have you been seeing? So if I understand correctly, you're seeing, let's say, 300 crow in your compounding, part of the DF, right? And then you'll come
Right.
back later. You won't see 300 crow. You'll see less, even if without
Yeah.
compounding, without touching anything.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Okay. That's extremely strange. Yeah, if you're
I think I have an
cataloging,
answer.
please. Yeah, go ahead, sir.
So a lot of people have had this a similar issue, if you will. If you go through and clear your private data settings and your cookies within your MetaMask, that can help. Some people have, went as far as logging out and logging back in. And then the third and final option, which is your last resort, because it can be a pain in the butt, you can uninstall MetaMask from your device and then reinstall it, and it should be working fine from there. Giving you use the Artemis 1 node when you add that Kronos network back.
Okay. All right. I'll try that.
Try that. We have to analyze it and make sure that everything's working well for you, Meta. When those rewards are given to you, they belong to you. They're actually sitting. That crow is sitting outside of the contract.
Right.
The Aeon is what's really working, and what's given to you can't be taken back. You have the option to claim it, and it continuously grow and keeps growing. And I've seen it constantly. Everyone in here has as well. So hearing from other folks that they've seen that issue, and it is settings based. I'm hoping that you'll be able to update those settings, right, and get it working correctly, because just mathematically, it's the way that it works is always on the increase. They're always tallying up as the eons are working in your favor and pushing to you that crow, which of course we want to throw it back into the right side of the contract, which is actually giving you the growth through the eons. Right, because if it's sitting in your compound section, the crow, it's not earning you anything. It's just sitting there. So we encourage folks to compound as much as they like, of course, taking into consideration the gas fees that you're going to encounter. If you've got a gas fee of 0.6 and you've only got 0.9 crow, it's not really financially wise to go ahead and compound that, let it build up more, so that you're getting, you know, the most for that transaction and considering the gas fees. But you know, I'm doing sometimes 7, 8, 10 times a day compounding here, which is fantastic. As it builds up, I get it over to Eon because I know it's not earning me anything just sitting there in the crow.
Right. Okay. All right, great, man. Thanks. Thank you for the clarification, guys. I'll you know, I'll look
Well,
into it and just
make sure to stay in
change
touch with
and-
me. Please do write me. And you said that you were in our syndicate. Do you use a different?
Well, I do.
Okay,
It's a
okay,
different one.
sir. Okay, I understand because I didn't recognize you, man. But yeah, we're here to help you, man.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
fantastic that Nick stepped in because that's not an issue I've personally dealt with, and also fortunate here. You know, 24/7. It seems like the man lives here on the eternity. You know, Telegram, and has given, you know, customer support to so many folks that have come and have had lag or issues. He's really been fantastic. Again, man, you are a superstar, sir, and such a big part of the family here in the community. Thank you, Fortunate, for all the hard work, man. I mean, this guy's doing it. He's not getting paid. It's purely out of his initiative, his integrity, and wanting everyone here to take advantage and grow. Fortunate, you're the man.
Yeah, man, thank you, man. Appreciate it, man. It's great to be a part of you know, the family.
Absolutely, man. We're here to take care of everyone, make sure that you know, those type of things. Exactly. Hey, look, this isn't adding up. This isn't working. You know, come to us, talk. We want make sure that everyone is getting the best option, the most optimum strategy, and sticking to it, and actually seeing the results. And if there's anything going on, we encourage everyone to come because it's a system that's proven, it's been working. This is a fantastic contract that really protects all of us from you know, any, you know, let's say bad apples that would want to come in and drain our liquidity away from us. It's just can't happen. They will be downgraded from that up to 8%, down to 5, 6, and even below 1%, according to the way they claim and the way they compound and their interactions with our contract. That's why we can all go to sleep knowing that we're going to wake up in the morning and our liquidity is going to be there. There's going to be folks interacting and claiming, you know, their 7-day. That's normal. That's healthy. That's fantastic. And you know, furthermore, while we see the LTV drop, it's not a reason to panic. We're actually getting more Eon when the LTV is lower because there's more Eon in the pool to work for us. So you know, it's a positive when it's going up. It's when we're getting less Eon. So according to how you play it and how you want to optimize it, as long as you don't fall below the 621, you're doing fantastic. You're getting that initial, you're compounding it in a massive manner, which is so positive for your investment for that long term, because we know what your investment today is going to look like in 2 months and 3 and 4 months from now. And if you haven't done the math, I encourage everyone to go check out the SK you know, review, where he deep dives in the end, talking about eternity, what the numbers can look like according to those variable up to 8%, and it's something that'll blow anyone's mind. So we encourage you guys to go check him out. He's going to be coming in here. He's going to be dropping a lot of information, how to run your syndicate, how to be a great member, how to really optimize yourself. He's got over 10,000 people under him at Drip. I mean, these are the people that we want as part of our community, being mentors, guiding us, helping us, answering the questions, and just letting us absorb, letting us learn so we can get the most out of our time here, out of our investment here. And, you know, we're having some great, you know, we're having some great talks. Yesterday, we signed up a syndicate group that's going to come in here. They have a few groups. One of them has over 17,000 investors. They came into the syndicate yesterday. We're going to be going and doing an AMA there. They got another group with 12,000, another group that's an NFT that has over 1,000 members. Because that's where we really shine, guys. When we go out there, we speak to investors. They hear the message. They hear what we're about. They're able to do the due diligence and learn about what the miner's doing, what the phase 2, how it works, how it's a much better upgrade to the current Drip network system. And we're able to go win hearts and minds, educate those folks, And the leaders, the owners of those communities, they benefit greatly because they're creating right there a syndicate. They've got the referral link. In a way, we're putting a money-making machine, a high APR money-making machine with two systems that their communities can come and invest to and grow. And guys, we're all making money. That's what we're all here to do, to get that passive income. So that's one that was concluded yesterday. There's another one that we're working on. We're keeping that one very, very quiet, but it's a group of 30,000 NFT investors, very serious investors, that we're very excited to also get involved with their community and see what they're doing, present our investment, our opportunities to them. So great things are coming for us, guys. And in the back room, in the dev room, we call it the famous sausage room, where all the bloody guts and hard work happens, and the sweat of the team, the coding, also the marketing team. We've been really hard at work to complete the phase 2, as well as getting ourselves organized with our marketing strategy. We're going to be developing an internal group here of self-motivated folks that really want to just take advantage of the situation here, of this opportunity, and turn it into a business of going and recruiting, of doing YouTube ads, of creating your TikTok accounts, Twitter, and being a spokesperson really for themselves. We have the attorney brand and the contracts, but they want to go out there and they want to really go and conquer and talk to as many people as possible and get them in here and get organized. That's something that we're preparing, we're working, because we have guys like Brad, who are just so hungry, so thirsty to take this to their contacts and their friends. But there comes a level where you really want to go even further. You want to span out. You want to talk to strangers. You want to talk to folks that are nurses or truck drivers, bartenders, just people you run into every day, and be able to speak to them and say, hey, do you want to take advantage of something like this? You don't have to put a lot of money here to earn a lot. A couple dollars become tens of dollars, and that becomes hundreds of dollars, and hundreds of dollars become thousands, and thousands, hundreds of thousands. You guys understand it, but other folks are definitely looking for this type of investment. There's so many of them out there. I mean, just look at what happened with the crypto.com clients, and now they're crying. They're sad. They're where did my rewards go? And we want to tell to all of them, listen, you don't have to cry. You don't have to worry. Right here, under the umbrella, under the Chrono chain, you have a fantastic product, a fantastic team, a fantastic community that is sitting here with open arms, claiming compounding every day, getting paid once a week, just off the first, phase 1 miner. And we welcome you folks to come get involved, to come learn about us, and really rejoice as we're all growing, as we're all getting that passive income. And sometimes it almost feels like God is playing favorites with us, because situations happen that just really highlight and are signals that are pointing out that what we've decided to do, what we created here, has a lot of importance. That is something that really is something that a lot of folks can get into and grow pretty fast in a safe system. So we're really excited, guys. We're seeing the potential. We're seeing the community grow. The Telegram also is growing quite well. 1 second here. We crossed the 900 users, and we just crossed the 1,301 members. Benny, man, you want to bring some fire, man? Because I need some help here. This is like a lot of great news, man, and I want to feel some of that enthusiasm, because I know you boys are feeling it, man. You want to jump on here with me?
I mean, you got to realize, people are seeing it. They're, they know what they know the vibes. They understand what's coming, what's already here. You got phase 1, the miner. It's going off, spectacularly. It's growing daily. You guys are just starting the AMAs. You guys are letting the word out, but the word of mouth is the most important thing in this. And with the word of mouth of just, I mean, we've already seen stories and heard stories of, the Brad ass, you know what I'm saying? Brad reaching out to people that are non-crypto, investors and building up his syndicate. And, he could do the same type of work going into phase 2, seeing that, and he can show that you guys made money on this side. Let's make some more money on the other side. It's more work, but the effort that you put into it is what you're going to get out of it. Now, if you just want to stay with the miner, there's nothing wrong with that. If you just want to do phase 2 and not do the miner, there's nothing wrong with that. If you want to use both,